2020 is a bygone age, and unlike Jeff Keighley's driven dumpster fire, I, the supreme arbiter of video games, will hand out actual game awards. And so we begin with the best game of 2020, the Pokemon whatever. No, seriously though, here's the real list, brought to you by my patrons and YouTube members, who support this type and other types of content. Now then, let's start with the best audio of the year. Of course, it's Hellsinger!
As expected, I love the music so much that it wormed its way into my heart, and this is more of my personal take. Though runner-up clearly is Elden Ring, there are no two ways about it.
And next up, the most average game. What a shocker, it's Call of Duty.
There is no surprise I was disappointed by the remake, but ultimately, despite the hostile game design, the music being very meh, the gameplay being meh, it's just an overpriced, boring mess.
And now for the visual testicle spectacle. It is the best looking video game of 2020, and it is... it's Call of Duty again.
We are not 1-4-1 and lost for Keros on this. We're a team. Ghost team.
Okay, granted, the most outstanding part of the new Call of Duty absolutely is its visual fidelity it brings, though a definite runner-up is the Warhammer Darktide, and its amazing setting and occasional vistas.
And now it's time for the worst gameplay of the year, and, it's Scorn!
Yes, that's right. Despite the highly unique visuals, Scorn offer a few mediocre puzzles and truly garbage combat. Well, frankly, if it was nothing but a walking simulator, it probably wouldn't even be here.
As you can tell, I can't read, but what I can tell you is the best story is for God of War.
Get in the boat, boy.
Slow down, boy.
Boy.
No, it's not the Ragnarok. First of all, it's not on PC, and I also didn't get the PlayStation code from my PlayStation Latvia agency. So, anyways, luckily though, God of War Soft Reboot also released on Steam at the start of the year, and it truly is a wonderful experience. And it seems that Ragnarok may continue it, but I don't know because I haven't played it, so no spoilers. Oh, and of course, runner-up certainly goes to Elden Ring.
Oh, guys, hold on a second. That's the most disappointing game of 2020. Well, I'm not gonna reach in there, but trust me when I say it's Darktide.
Indeed, a Left 4 Dead clone of a clone of a clone. Fat Shark ignores their own past game features and copy-pastily makes a less interesting, less fun and more repetitive disappointment of possibly the most interesting and over-the-top science fantasy franchise. Oh, and also they put in microtransaction cosmetics on the launch day, but not the crafting system that was promised. How pathetic is that? Of course, now a little bit of time has passed. Did they put in crafting yet?
Let the machine god's blessings be teased forth.
Nope. Jesus Christ.
Very unique, isn't this? Yes, and also the most unique game of 2020 is... There we go, Hellsinger! Yeah! Ooh, the day.
There is no doubt that with the release of Hellsinger, the rhythm FPS game subgenre is fully born. There's just nothing like these games. And while yes, Stray was a phenomenally cool experience, unique, well, it was not. I mean, Goat Simulator would disagree there as well.
Of course, the gameplay is the king, right? So, well, the best gameplay of the year goes to, of course, Elden Ring!
Highly tuned and challenging gameplay with open world that's also massively rewarding. I honestly am surprised that Soulsborne wannabe God of War even gets a look in here. Nor the fucking Call of Duty with its hostile game design. But you know, people can be wrong, it's not a crime. Though it should be!
Oh, there you are! Well, of course, it's time to take a look at the games that hate books and stories. Yes, and... there we go. Oh, what a surprise! It's not Scorn, it's Darktide!
While the runner-up Scorn was open to interpretation, it just left the journey conclusion to be disappointing, sadly. Darktide, on the other hand, in the Warhammer 40k universe, all that the fucking story did in the game was the game telling you to fuck off and grind some more. That's it!
Oh God. Oh, that's the worst game of the year. And it goes to Pokemon, Callisto Protocol, and Saints Row.
Okay, for this one I could not exclude any of these three pieces of shits. Now, I did not play them, but even despite that, after glancing over the reviews, Steam reception, memes online, I simply could not ignore them. Pokemon released in horrifically underdeveloped state, a testament to corporate greed. Saints Row? I don't even know what woke bullshit went down there paired with the complete incompetence on the technical side. And Callisto Project? Oh, my dear Callisto. Still birthed by the developers or the publishers, the remnants of EA's destroyed Visceral Games studio that re-emerged as independent and got published by the fuckers who handle PUBG. Oh my.
And now for the final award of the year, the best game overall for 2020 goes to, and, hold on, this totally gold medal, yes, it will be going to, Elden Ring, yes!
Great music, amazing gameplay, good visuals, and all of it just slightly soured by some technical difficulties on the launch. Ultimately, the game is like most other From Software games, utterly cool and fun. I also could ramble on how this year, despite massive stinkers, has released some really unique titles. Scorn, Stray, Hellsinger, to name a few. And despite the post-pandemic nightmare, this year might be the best 4 games since 2012 for me.
So, there you go. Happy New Year's. Hopefully you enjoyed this sort of a thing. And maybe I'll make it next year. I mean, this year, well, whatever. Of course, support the content down below. Links, all the useful stuff, and so on and so forth. I'm off!